Yo, what up? It's your boy Trey Little Go Crazy, and I'm back with another video. Y'all already know what time it is. I am a rapper, producer, vlogger, TikToker, over 1 million followers, and I'm verified on TikTok. I'm gonna do a video about that soon. Make sure you like this video and subscribe. By the way, I hope y'all liking these videos. I've been doing these every day. I've been talking about different things going on in the world, offering my perspective and trying to help people out. So today, I'm going to talk about these artists and these so-called prophets and real rappers and Christian rappers and all these different people, right? Coming at somebody like rapper Lecrae. If you don't know who rapper Lecrae is, he's a really amazing artist. I met him, know a couple people on his label. And like, he's a solid guy. So he's been crushing it lately. He's an artist who started off in the streets, then became a Christian rapper, elevated to the top and brought the Christian rap genre up there. Then he broke into mainstream music and started doing music with Ty Dolla $ign, B.O.B., you know, Big Crit, and a lot of people, a lot of amazing producers. So what's been happening lately is a lot of rappers are coming at this guy and dropping him. His label name is Reach Records. A lot of people have been coming at just his name and throwing shots at him and trying to get free clout. And I'm like, listen, y'all are in this small subgenre of, you know, Christian music, but you're dissing the guy at the top. You know what I mean? Even though he's transcended like rappers like NF, he didn't do it as big as NF did. NF transcended it. I met NF as well. I got a lot of videos about that. He blew up, transcended. Switchfoot did the same thing. I met Switchfoot as well, from the Dare You to Move song. But you know, you're dissing a guy who's like the Jay-Z at the top of it, the guy who got the most connections, right? And anything can happen. You can blow up and you don't need him as a gatekeeper, but they're dissing the guy at the top. And then when they meet him in person, they apologizing and backtracking and all that stuff. What they don't understand is the genre is already small, and Lecrae holds the keys to the genre for the most part. So dissing and disrespecting him, you're ruining any opportunity to work with him, his label, his resources, because everybody in the genre respects him. So number one, you're ruining these opportunities. Guys are coming out saying he's a snake, he's not a real Christian, and all this stuff. And it's like so many politics, you know, within the genre. It's sad to see that all these people are piling up going after him. But you at the top, you got a lot of people coming for your empire. I've seen, you know, and I've made a video about Marcus Rogers recently, saying that he seemed like a cool dude. At first, when I watched his content, I was kind of skeptical. He seemed kind of off and loony, right? But then when I started seeing his interviews with my man's Ruslan, I'm like, oh, he seems like a cool guy. You know, I give him, you know, I kind of take back some of the stuff that I was saying and thinking like, yo, this dude is completely, I just thought he was completely crazy from watching his content, right? But then he seemed like a normal person you can have a conversation with, and I'm like, dang, I actually talk to the guy if I seen him, you know? But I seen his videos about Lecrae and attacking Lecrae, and then he turns around and drop music. And I'm like, yo, y'all keep doing this stuff. I've seen dudes over the last, you know, 5-6 years plus of Lecrae's career coming at him, building a lot of subscribers, talking about some Illuminati and, you know, demonic worship and all that. And then they turn around and drop an album after they build a massive fan base from talking bad about Lecrae. And then guess what? These dudes blow up and then they go away. You never hear about these guys again. And I'm like, listen, stop being lazy. Work hard. Build your own career. Put in the work. Stop being lazy, because that's what you're doing. It's easy to go after people like Lecrae. You got this Bryson Gray guy talking about some Lecrae ain't real and all this stuff, right? I think Bryson Gray is trolling, right? He's saying make America great again, but I think he's using, using Trump supporters, and I think he's using like the image of like black Republicans and using it, like exploiting it. Like, I don't even think he's genuinely doing it. Like, he might be, but when you look at some of the stuff he's doing, like the huge cowboy make America great again hat, it's like, bro, like, it really seems like he's going, you know, like overboard just to get some clout and attention as a marketing move. And I was watching, you know, a guy named Ruslan, who I'm cool with. I was watching his videos earlier and watching him talk about it. But it's the same thing he was saying. Like, it could be genuine, but it comes off as disingenuous. Like, they were pulling up his old videos and he was just wild and talking about F your girl, F this B, and strippers all on his Instagram page. But then he's saying, you know, he's more righteous than Lecrae and blah, 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 and blah, 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 right? And that's why I can't get down with a lot of these guys. It's super hypocritical. And you coming after someone who's been honest and he's been vulnerable. And I respect Lecrae. So to see these guys do that, number one, what artists can learn. yes, when you diss artists, you get caught. Like, I've done some trolling where I've like dissed Lil Huddy for using the N-word on YouTube, and I went after 6ix9ine. But it's all fun and games, and people know that. And it's like stuff that, like, when Lil Huddy said the N-word, it's a reason for me to respond to that, right? With 6ix9ine telling on all his boys when he signed up for this, it's a reason for me to kind of troll and talk about it. But then I'll let y'all know, like, oh, I was just doing that for fun and all that stuff. But when you see these artists really going after people, integrity, their family, they're going after them on like a personal level and being really disrespectful, that's when it's like, yo, listen, like, you going way too far with this stuff. And what these guys got to understand is, like, yo, you're going to be gone and forgotten about. You know what I mean? Like, you're throwing shots at people like Lecrae, but at the same time, you're never going to get access to his resources. Now, you shut that off, and, you know, all you're going to get is his haters. And where they really, you know, blow up and buy, or would they really buy a ticket to your show? Probably not. You know what I mean? So you got to do the hard work of building your fan base. It's usually insecurity. When people start going after people like Cray and all the bigger artists, it's usually out of insecurity. And these guys usually are just, you know what I mean? Like, they're insecure about what they think Lecrae's doing, and they feel jealous, right? So they go after somebody at the top and say, oh, he got famous. Because I've had people doing this to me all the time. Let me sip this coffee and I'm going to get into that. I got guys doing that to me, right? I'll post something online. You know, oh, you know, like, I got my bad, I heard my dogs barking, but thought somebody was in the crib. But yeah, so I'll post something, right, and then I'll be like, you know, blew up on TikTok, boom, boom, boom. And I've had somebody try to demonize me, like, yo, bro, you took your eyes off the Lord, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, bro, who are you? Who are you, bro? Like, you know, so people will try to do that instead of saying, I'm going to put in the work. They sit there and say, oh, you know, how did Trey Little get over 1 million followers on TikTok? He must be, let me block this person real quick. In the chat. All right. He must be doing something wrong. He must be an Illuminati. He must sold his soul because I didn't blow up and I'm faithful and I'm doing all this and I love God. Trey must be doing something that's allowing him a shortcut. He must have sold his soul to you know, whatever, right? And it's like, no. We putting in the work. Stop coming at us. Stop trying to respond. Stop trying to get clout. Stop trying to clout chase and build your own fan base, because your fans will love you and you will have a longer lasting legacy. These guys who just diss and try to use other people's name to get on, if you can't pivot, if you can't change, if you can't grow, if you can't become your own artist and build your own fan base, it's not going to last. And that's all I got to say about that. Listen, if you're a Lecrae fan, comment. Let me know in the comments below. Let me know what you think about the situation, if you've heard about it. What do you think about, you know, just artists just trying to come at people out of jealousy, man, and like not even get a response, but just to try to get on, you know? I don't know. That's my thoughts on it, y'all. Make sure y'all like this video. Make sure y'all subscribe. I hope y'all like these videos. Let me know in the comments below if y'all don't like it, if y'all do like it, or what else you want me to talk about. I appreciate everybody who do this. Shout out to my Patreons for being a part of